Hello, everyone. Welcome to Book and Sip. I'm Erica.
And I'm Joanna.
Love that sweater, by the way. Super cute, like a little flower on the side.
Thank you.
Oh, it's got flowers all over it.
It does.
So cute. So we're reviewing the end of the book.
The book.
The book.
Yes. What are you
You
drinking?
drink. What are you drinking on? Start with that. What are you drinking on?
Okay, well, much like this book, I wanted a coffee, but like the book, I disappointed myself and I didn't want to go get a coffee, so I'm drinking a Powerade.
Okay, well, much like the book, I wanted a sweet coffee, and the creamer that I grabbed was not sweet. So now I'm just drinking a plain black milk coffee.
Sounds torturous. I don't think
As
the
you
book
can
was
see,
that
we're
bad.
we're not too happy with this book right now. We're not too happy with this book. And
I mean, it just doesn't answer any of the questions.
that's really what it is. It wasn't bad per se. It was just I don't know. I don't know. Those are our characters. We know our characters. Okay. Chapter 17 was really long. Chapter 17 was really long. I'm surprised I got it all on here. So in chapter 17, we done murdered everybody in the mansion. Osric is back at headquarters. He's selling his goods that he looted from Wesley's. He learns that an assassin is being sent to the Healing Order, which is basically something you don't do. You don't attack other orders, but apparently they must have gotten an obscene amount of money to break this law. Osric tries to warn Orion of the incoming doom, but she is actually at the opera. He doesn't know this. So he's like, I'm just going to have to kill him. So, in the process of Osric trying to take out the assassin, he gets himself stabbed in a vital spot. Orion's Deafold told Osric to go to Orion's parents' house to get help from her. Now, I'm not going to lie, when he gets there, this scene is hilarious to me because
Hilarious.
he gets there, everybody's kiki and haha, and they're introducing themselves and talking about life, and he's trying to like stay cool while he's over here bleeding out. But he does eventually get Orion alone, and he's like, I'm gonna pass out. And yes, he does pass out in a plate of pudding. So to him, I don't know if I could have held it together for that long and then
No.
taken alcohol at that.
Yeah.
It I would have made it. So in chapter 18, Orion needs to keep Osric alive. She becomes criminal. Criminal. Yeah. She steals supplies from her clinic, which means she has to doctor the what do you call it? The things you have to fill out saying how much you ordered.
Oh yeah, the logs, the
Yeah,
tracker.
she has to doctor the log to make it make sense. She goes to see a colleague who's familiar with these type of wounds. Orion answered Orion is questioned by her colleague, but she stays vague. She doesn't give anything away. And then once she arrives back home, Osric is still delirious and states that he would like to be suffocated by her thighs. And Orion accidentally fantasizes about this moment. Now, I left a lot out in this scene because this was actually really long. The interaction with her colleague was hilarious. First of all, I like her colleague.
A lot.
Um, her 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 curse or her what happens to her when she uses her magic too much is she gets alopecia. So she just shaved everything, shaved her head, shaved her eyebrows, and she draws in her eyebrows a different color every time. And today they're a mauvey pink color with sparkles in it, and I'm here for it.
Maybe I should try that.
Right? I'm here for that. Mauvey pink eyebrows with sparkles in it. And then she said she does the cat eye to match. I was like, okay, she still got it. Now, I'm assuming what Orion was trying to draw was a knife that had been inserted into two vital organs. And it sounds like the picture she drew looked like a man's orifices between two very well rounded boobs. So she gets made fun of her drawing the whole time she's in the shop. And everybody's like, so is this your plans for the night? Like, is this what's happening tonight? And then when she gets home and Osric sees the diagram, he's like, So are you wanting me to do this to you? Because I will. And this is when he said, I'd rather be between your thighs, but I mean, we could go this route too. So I'm assuming she's not a very good artist. Also, what happens in this bar is they're celebrating because her friend, her French friend, I can't remember her name,
I can't either.
but she figures out an immunization that'll help kids be immune to this pox. What I love about this scene was when she's talking to the friend and she's giving her hugs and kisses, her fiance was like, "Can you stop ogling my fiance? She's mine." And her response was, "Can I be a part of the marriage too?" I was like, "Right, can I just marry both of you guys? Polyamorous, we'll do this all together." I don't think I could ever do that though.
That's a conversation for a whole nother day.
I'm assuming you could just by that reaction.
No, I mean, listen, on paper it sounds good, right? Like the communal ideal of it. Um, when they describe like how all the mothers take care of each other's children, where I know my ministry is not homework at all. You're there to help do the homework and stuff, and I can cook, and then everybody's food is settled. Somebody else is good for the folding the clothes and organizing, keeping the house. Like the communal ideal of it sounds great. The problem lies in the marriage portion of it.
Yes.
When we have to share, it's Wednesday, it's your night, and I'm in my mood. Now I'm pissed and mad. All of the homework you did didn't really, it doesn't get over you sleeping with my husband. So that's the problem.
And
Like
see,
in my head, I feel like if I could just live in a single mother laid out thing where we're all like, we have a goal, we have a job, we pay the bills, everybody's holding their portion, I think it sounds great. But the moment that you put
a man in it.
affection and from one person, yeah, no, I think you're asking yourself for failure.
And see, that's trending right now. Single moms moving in together to help each other out. That's a thing
Listen,
now.
listen, if I was a better person, it would be great. I am the problem. So listen,
Oh no.
my background tells it all. So listen, I'm not gonna bring my drama to somebody else's life, and that's all that it would be is
Your
drama.
your chaos.
Complete.
Complete chaos.
Complete.
All right. Chapter 19, Osric is still resting at Orian's house, her parents' house. It's not her house, it's her parents' house. Basically making himself at home. People are coming in and out of his room. He's learning about the family. He's talking to everybody. He seems to really like dad. He learns that everyone is gathered there for her parents. I think it was their 35th anniversary party, which Orion told him he could not go to. So he just watched Orion dance with all these people because apparently she was the only interesting thing down there in that party, according to him. And that was
Right.
the only reason why he was only watching her.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, okay, sir. Orion and Ostrich shared their past with each other, and then Ostrich gets the urge to dance. Past was interesting. Their past was interesting. Uh, not gonna lie, I felt bad for Ostrich. That was crazy.
Very crazy.
Yes,
It's
Ostrich
like,
apparently.
whoa.
Yeah, Ostrich was a bastard child, and his dad did not want him. And he would his dad would beat his mom and him a lot, and he finally got sick of it, and he was like, "You got to go." By then, it was too late for his mom.
Yep.
And honestly, Orion's confession was shocking to me for someone so perfect. Where she said she did not care for Sweet Aiden because he was too perfect.
Yeah.
She said there was no flaws, there was no argument, there was no nothing. It was just there. He was essentially a warm body. I was like, huh, I figured that'd be your type. A warm body.
I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe if you live such a, I'm gonna call it a perfect life. You want some chaos. Maybe not all of this, but you do want some chaos.
Fair. That's fair. I mean, this was all there was. Chapter 20. Chapter
It was
20,
a
they
sweet,
danced, they
it was a
talked.
very sweet scene.
He made fun of sweet Aiden. Honestly, him making fun of Aiden was the best part. Like that joke landed. He was making fun of his ears. He said his ears are huge. He's just sucking up all the decibels in the air, and he needs to leave some decibels for everybody else.
Yeah.
I was like, bitter much? And then everybody watched and applauded as they kissed in the rain. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the description of the kiss was the best description of a kiss that I've seen.
Okay.
Me personally. Like when I was reading it, the way they described the kiss, I was like, that sounds like a really like it had all the elements of every single rom com in the world with some possession in there. I loved it. I loved it. And of course, like she said, they only kissed because Aiden was watching. That's the only reason why. There was no other reason for this kiss except to make Aiden understand that she was taken.
Right.
I was like, y'all are really pushing this y'all don't like each other thing, huh?
Right.
And then we reached the end, the final chapter.
Uh,
So in chapter 21, Osric is better, so he visits Tristan or Tristane. I don't know. It's French, so I'm not sure how to say it in the female form. So I'm just going to say Tristan. And finds a grieving Lady Windermere over the disappearance of Brythe. Brythe was the assassin that Osric offed because he didn't know which Halen he was after. Tristan said they would do their best to find Brythe, but until then, she was going to take on the job that Brythe didn't finish, which was finishing off whatever Halen needs to be finished off. Oscar goes to warn Orion, who is sleeping. When trying to get in her room, he knows his ward's around the window, but she wakes up. He explains about Tristan. She explains the bottles in the cellar are the procs. She realizes they're trying to make Driors. And I'm trying to think back if they mentioned what Driors was in the book at all. And I don't think they did.
I don't remember when I read that. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, because I was like, did they mention this? And I missed it. And I don't think they mentioned it. So that just added another question, which bothered me even more. They talk until dawn, and he realizes he loved her. And that was the end of the book. That was the end of the book. Was he cured? No. Did they ever did they ever confess love to each other? No. Do we know why someone is trying to stop why someone's trying to initiate the clocks? No. We have no answers to anything.
Okay, so I have a list. Like you
Okay.
said, Osric is still sick. We don't know that.
Yep.
Who hired them to kill the Halen? We don't know that. Why they
Yep.
hired them to kill the Halen? Why are they doing this whole disease thing for the kids? We don't know that.
Yep.
Okay, now Osric went and killed this assassin, so they've got to find out that he's not only missing, but he's dead.
Yep.
Now we've got the new lady who's apparently a really bad girl. She a bad mama jamma.
Yes.
So now she's got to be stopped because she's going now after the Halen that they were supposed to be killing. Our
Yep.
people are not together.
Uh-uh.
They haven't confessed that they've realized that they have something, but they haven't confessed. So we don't know any of this. So these are all the things at the end of this book. We don't have an answer to anything. This was just a setup. So which when we talked last week, we knew that we only had 5 chapters to wrap this puppy up, and we ended up with more
Yes.
questions than we started with.
Yes.
So here we are.
Here we are.
Now, my overall opinion of this book, the supporting characters were more interesting than the main characters. Mic drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that. The supporting characters were more interesting. However, however, I love the banter between the two main characters.
Sometimes.
For me, that was always interesting. Um, it wasn't. It wasn't a bad book, but it wasn't a great book.
Nope, it wasn't a bad book. I mean, it's a setup. I, I would have liked one, like at least if I know, to me, they should have, if they would have identified who was doing this, then I would have been like, okay, so the next book, we're gonna save the
Yes, if
world.
they would have solved one of the problems, or
One of
even
the
if they would
problems.
have went ahead and broken into the place and it cured him,
Yep,
I would have been okay with that.
yep, yep.
But you started a book and left us with 10,000 questions and no resolution.
Now, we both know the answer to this. We know it. We know it because, listen, we are book and sip. We're the readers. So,
Yes.
are we going to read the next book when it comes out?
Yes, yes
Of
we
course
are.
we are. Why? Because we have 30,000 questions. We have to know what happened.
Yes. Yes.
And it wasn't a terrible read. I don't feel like I wasted my time.
No, not
I'm
at
just
all.
stuck on the cliff and I hate being stuck on the cliff because
And this
in
was
it,
a horrible cliff. Like there's some cliffs I'm okay with being stuck on.
yeah,
This was a horrible cliff to be stuck
it
on.
is because now I have to wait a year and a half, and then in a year and a half, I'm going to have to remember how we got here. What was this book
And
about again? Because I would
this
have
is what
read a thousand other
this
book and
channel
sip
is
books.
for. But this is what this channel is for.
Yeah.
Go back, re-listen to these 4 videos where we talked about the book, jog your memory, and then let's get into the second book a year and a half from now.
Whenever. I mean, maybe she's like, I don't want to call anybody's name, but maybe it's already out there. Like maybe it's already in the works. It's already written. They just chose to break it up this way. I've heard that happens.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that. We'll see. We'll see. All right. My favorite season is here. The cozy, warm season. The season where I don't know where you guys live. We live in Texas though, and
It's been a
summer is not great
beautiful
out
two
here.
weeks. It has been a beautiful 2 weeks,
Yes.
but the 90-degree weather is coming back.
And I woke up this morning hot and my AC was out.
Oh no.
But the reason for my AC was out is what bothered me the most because I didn't think it could affect it to this degree. The batteries were dead. Yes, the little thing where you push the buttons to make the temperature go up and down has batteries and they died.
Oh, okay.
And it shut down the whole AC system. And they should have
Okay,
come
so
in, changed the batteries, and that was it. I'm like, batteries? Really? The AC runs on batteries?
a little double A battery probably too.
Play.
Yeah, okay.
2 AAA batteries.
I mean, yeah, the massive disappointment of your life was a failed on a AAA battery.
Yep. Yep.
The ridiculousness of it all.
I was like, a AAA battery shut down the whole AC system? Really? Like, it just did not know what to do when the batteries die.
That's
Okay.
hilarious. No, 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 like beep beep, like battery low. No, nothing. Okay, can
No,
I get some
no.
kind of notice? Because I would have called y'all 2 days ago so that I would not wake up in a hot house.
And see, I actually sent an emergency thing out there and I made a joke and I was like, what if it just needs batteries? And Lamar took the thing off and sure enough, batteries. I was like, I was kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I am terrible to deal with when I'm hot. Two things. Sleepy, probably hungry too, but sleepy and hot. Sleepy and hot are like the worst. I get. And yeah, if I woke up hot and I was like, nope. People, right now, come right now. If y'all don't put me
Like,
somewhere, if y'all don't fix this right now, you have to give me a hotel because I can't stay here. It's terrible.
I was like, I need to say this is an emergency. This is emergency.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, all that to say, we're excited for September, October, November, December, and January.
Yes, yes, yes. It's supposed to be cooler, but we're going back up to 100. Okay,
So,
so I looked up Miss Bridget Knightley. So the Dearly Beloved. series, that's what this is called, is a duology. So the book two will be the end. Everything will be summed up in book two. Okay.
Okay.
But it is expected to come out in July of 2026.
Okay, because this book came out in July of 2025. So
So here we go.
exactly 1 year from now. So we'll see you guys back at this book 1 year from now.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Now, September. Are we getting cozy?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
I've
cozy.
got some recommendations.
Okay, I have some. Should we do a cozy spin wheel? Should we do the
Yeah,
wheel?
sure we can do
I'm
that.
down. We're gonna put our coziest books that we find on a wheel. We're gonna spin it and we're gonna see what happens, guys. We're gonna see what happens. Guys, make sure you love, follow, and subscribe, and we'll see you for our pick of September, our fall cozy book. And we'll see you guys next time.
Beginning. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye, guys.